Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to Teach Christ International. I am your host, Ruth Kerubo. So, today, we want to talk about humility. And we know humility is basically when you have a proper perspective about yourself in regards to Christ or God, or when you consider others to be better than yourself. It doesn't mean that you hate yourself, no, it means that you also um get to acknowledge that others could be better than you in some areas. So we know various biblical verses that emphasize on humility. One of them is First Peter chapter 5 verse 6 that says, "Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. He will lift you in a good time, in his good time or in due time." So one of the reasons as to why you need to humble yourself is so that you'll be uplifted. I think it's better to be uplifted than when you find yourself that you are putting yourself so highly, then you've been downgraded. To verse 2 it says, um, I urge you then to make me completely happy by having the same thoughts, sharing the same love, and being one in soul and mind. Verse 3, do not do anything from self ambition or from cheap desire to boast, but be humble towards one another, always considering others better than yourself. So, when you do this, the impact will be that you will open doors of opportunities because people can see that you're approachable, you can collaborate with them. By trust and loyalty, they'll know you're not doing it for self ambition but for the general well being of others. 3. Can two walk together unless they agreed to? So, two people cannot decide to be walking together unless they're humble enough to say that I can walk with so and so on the walk. Mentor, mentees, relationship. In the Good News Bible, it is basically that two can travel together if they arranged to meet. Okay? Proverbs 22 verse 4, it says, obey the Lord, be humble, and you will get riches, honor, and a long life. So when you're humble, you get long life. Yeah, you get riches because now you're willing even to learn. When you want to learn maybe a skill, you need to be under someone's apprenticeship. So that means if you had a teachable spirit, you can now gain the skill and use it for wealth generation. So for sure you will become rich. Honor at the end of the day. Yeah, so because you are humble enough, you had humility to sit with others, to learn from them, to gain that honor. Read in James chapter 4 verse 6, it says, but the grace that God gives is even stronger. As the scripture says, God resists the proud but gives grace to the humble. So you get to get grace when you're humble. Grace is undeserved mercy, you see. Through having that humility, your strengths are magnified. Yeah, we can see that humility helps to keep power in check. It's easy to become arrogant when you're in power, you have more money, like a financial muscle, you have a lot of knowledge, but you realize the moment you're humble, you become more happier, you become more successful. Actually, the more, because you get to understand that it's not by your might, but God's help. You've learned that humility is assessing yourself in relation to God and others. Until next time, I've been your host Ruth Karibu. Hope you've learned something that will help you in your life. In case you want to book us for any educational consultations, call on 0742 0006. Till next time, bye.